Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Look. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 178 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we just finished our copper processing area, so we should now have close to infinite copper, or at least we will have enough copper at all points in time, I should think, until we run out of ore, that is. So, I guess it's time to find out what the next thing we shall work on is. Let's just have a look at science. Is this actually from launching rockets? Yes, it is. We can also start working on alien research. Is that just for combat stuff? This all looks very military-ish. Piercing rocket, really? I'm not really that interested in this, to be honest. Hmm. We don't do a lot of biter killing yet, at least. This is also just for the alien research, right? I think no, it's just lab 2. So maybe this is just faster. Oh well, again, not really that interested. So for something like this, we need a lot of stuff. I think we need a lot more chemicals before we can do this. And that might just be what we should be working on. Also, tungsten is not something we have yet. I think. I guess we can sort for tungsten ore. Oh yeah, I seem to remember that that just required the pure ore stuff, which I didn't want. Yes, it does. Okay. We can do that. Should we do that now? Or should we focus on chemicals? I pretty much want to focus on chemicals. I just need to figure out how I want to do it. If we should just use a lot of robots and barrel everything up and bring it to the station and then unbarrel it there, or if we should utilize a large bus. But a large bus might be a bottleneck still, if we can't just add infinite more pipes. But then an unbarreling station can also be a bottleneck, right? These can unbarrel at with a crafting speed of 2. Well, it should also be in here to empty stuff. It takes 0.2 seconds to unbarrel one barrel with 50. So with the crafting speed of 2, we can do this 10 times a second, so that's 500 per second thermal water or whatever fluid we want. Same with the canisters and bottles. I'm not sure what I would hate most. I know I'm gonna hate the piping, but I'm probably also gonna hate barreling everything up. So maybe we should just try one or the other. Maybe just the piping of the stuff. It might be okay if I try to be a little bit foresightful. Look into the future. Sure. Let's get... Well, we do have storage tank 3, so we can have large train depots. These only come in one tier, unfortunately. Oh, I don't need those if we're doing the piping, of course. I'm already confusing myself. Some of this might be barreled up, but let's go with the thought of doing everything with pipes. Oh god dang it, I just hate having to input pipes to a station, to be honest. That always feels bad. Let's try though. We can always replace the stations with barreling stuff. Where to do it though? We could do it right here, but I think we're gonna need a larger area. We do need a lot of fluids. We could just build further up. If we rotated a station like this 180 degrees over here, we could building above it, but that would restrict this. It seems like a lot of space right now, but it might not be forever if we actually want to go big at some point. Could also just do it over here. Build out from here and then build it above. That sounds okay. Let's do that. Yes. That shall be the plan. We need a lot of machines for this, so let's drop everything we don't think we shall need. Okay. Liquefiers, sure. I'm pretty confused about these advanced chemical plants. I haven't needed to use them ever yet. I think, at least. They do have 3 inputs instead of 2. But then they're slower than normal chemical plants. So as long as I can use the normal chemical plants, I should always do that. Are there any differences? Yes, there are. Okay. So we probably do need some for this. Let's bring some. We can always go back for more. I think... Should we actually start this at a spot with oil? Or should we just step out an oil depot? I guess an oil depot is just fine. Let's take more of those. Steam... No, oil gas separator. Those will be needed. Gas refinery? Sure. More chemical plants? Yep. Electrolyzer, steam thingies. More hydro plants, yes please. Clarifiers. More water. Flare stacks. Steam crackers. I did make these advanced tank thingies. I'm not sure if I should be using those. These can only contain 75,000. These can contain 200,000 and 350,000. Just out of curiosity, how do these look? Yeah, the inputs for these are not that great, to be honest. At least in consideration of trains. This is 6 tiles, right? No, it's 5. So a train station would end up like this, and then just have these inputs. Which is probably fine for barreling, but not for other stuff, I don't think. Maybe? I'm not sure. It just could be better. How about some of the others? Can these actually contain all fluids? Let's just do a test. Both gases and liquids. Can have ferric chloride, which should be a liquid, right? How about some carbon dioxide? Or the propene, I guess. Yep, that too. Is this better than 2 of these? Obviously yes. It's better than 4 of these. It is bigger though, in the other direction. And with less. I don't want to use these, I don't think. I don't feel like it. So let's not do it. I'm sure I'm forgetting so much different stuff here. Also, maybe we should just take a moment to consider if it's bad to want to make a lot of different liquids at the same spot. We could focus on some single liquids and start exporting those to other outposts doing more advanced liquids. But I feel like that's so complicated. Not complicated, but it wouldn't require so many trains. But we might need to export all of the different liquids anyway. So we do need the train stations in any case. I think. What would be a start of a large production of different chemicals and fluids? Would it just be the oil that we separate? Or some raw natural gas thingy? We could just start with that, at least. But if I'm going to think that I'm going to start with that, I'm not going to make the base in a way that will scale very well. And that would annoy me if we then at some point want to scale it, or just increase the number of fluids we make there. Decisions. I'm really having a hard time deciding on that. If we just import some of this raw multi-phase oil, split that, we get sulfuric wastewater, we get raw gas, and we get the crude oil. Then we could split crude oil, if we have gas condensates at least from the natural gas. And then we could make 3 new fluids. I think the gas condensates and the crude oil will only be used in that one location then. So we wouldn't need to export those. The raw gas though, and of course the sulfuric wastewater. And I don't even know if we want to do the same recipes, because we might have more advanced stuff now. Hmm. Just wondering if there are any recipes for the gas and fluid stuff that we want right now. It would be nice to unlock them all, let's be honest. Or as many as possible. How big do we want to go with this? If we do something similar to this bus, with more pipes, we could fit everything into an area like this or something, maybe, if we're lucky. Probably not though, but still possible. So something like this. It looks bad, but I mean, it's not gonna be that much better if we split it out into 10 different outposts. How about if we use robots? We would just need a lot of barreling pumps for that, which would not make it very small either. Let's just go big or go home. I can't stand sitting around doing nothing anymore. Have you been filled? Whoops. Oh yeah, we have faster trains. I forgot all about that. Just stand still there for a second. Still do not have a lot of robots. Not that we need it for this, but I want to make sure that we are producing. No frames. No frames because no batteries. And no batteries. Because of what? Just the train not being full. I guess we could scale all of this up. So we're not actually missing anything. We're just not producing very fast. Which makes sense. We just made the production for what we needed for green science. And now we need it for robots as well. I'm not gonna do anything about that right now. Let's instead just take a lot of pipe. A lot. And then let's go start this up. More gas stuff, please. I'm not even gonna look at what it is we're researching. This will be a long and slow process of building everything. I think we will just start with the oil stuff, and then we will go for what we need at different places. Instead of trying to make everything from the get-go and then starting to use the first bits of it afterwards. So we do need to go quite a bit in with this. But then let's do this anyway. It doesn't matter if we're not very space efficient. We can just add infinite stackers up from there. Okay. So first thing we get in is probably the, what is it called again? Raw multi-phase oil. Also, this shall now be improved. Do we need better pumps for this by any chance? I don't think so. These are really fast already. We will mainly be limited by pipes. Let's update this with this. Sure. And I guess we shall call all of this for oil processing. Or do we want to fluid processing? Just add a white space there. So I don't know if we need another fluid input, but we need fuel if nothing else. And we need rail. This does not look very useful. I know I said I wouldn't look into all of this, but maybe I should. Good. So we can now request multi-phase oil and whoops, I really should have copied this before. Natural gas. So we're probably actually going to be making fuel blocks here. But at some point we will be using nuclear fuel or similar. So then at that point we will be importing stuff to here. I think. So, should we make all of this with beacons in mind for speed? It would make, well, it would reduce the amount of machines that we would need. But then it might actually be making the builds harder to do because of all the pipes that we need to get around the beacons then. So let's actually not do that. I think this is only, well, enriched hydrogen sulfide gas might be used for something, but I thought this was all for nuclear stuff. I guess I'm wrong. Heavy water just sounds like something for that. Yeah, I don't think we shall do that yet. Should we go and mine or pump the multi-phase oil first? We really should. We don't have pump jacks. Nope. Are we even producing pump jacks? Maybe not. This isn't something we're gonna be doing here, but what else are we gonna do? Maybe it's just time to stop researching again. Though this would be nice at some point. Sure, let's just do that and then break the research. Good. I don't think we're producing pump jacks anywhere. Or maybe I'm just blind, but let's do it up here. Because we have several tiers of them, I think. Do we not? Yes, we do. Wait, this unlocks pump jacks. Then what are the pump jacks that I can currently make? Well, I guess that's from Bob's and this is from Angels? Nope. Well, let's just get it so we can get the next tiers anyway. I won't start this yet in case need the other. Or if this one is something different. But it seems like it just unlocked the same thing. And we can make the tier 2 from that, so that's good. We really could use some faster research for when we're doing these things that we sit around and wait for. Oh well. It's not too bad. We can make those. Can we make the next ones? Nope. Requires an additional and purple electronic circuits. Let's just get some tier 4s. Come on. Good. Are we back to waiting then with more research? This will be useful at some point, I guess. Are we making titanium pipe? I don't actually think so. No, we are, okay. Never mind me then. We're also making gear wheels. Oh, here we go. How many do we need for a field like this? Something like 24-ish. Let's go with the 24. Anything else we need for this? Probably, but I don't know what. So let's go here. This will just be a very simple station, right? Yeah. Okay. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.